Well, here we are, November the 17th, 1 week from Thanksgiving here in the USA. And back behind the saddle in the trim shop with the Sammy saying, "Get her done, dear." Y'all probably going to get me tired of hearing that, but for a while, I'm going to have her tell me, "Get it done." I'm going to get the camera down here a little bit, fixing to get behind the machine here, and a little bit of change up. The material color is a little darker, and when I bought the thread, it was looked like a perfect match. And we were going to do what I was going to show you. I'll show you how I do a top stitch, but I'm not going to run over 30 miles, and I don't have time for waiting on them to UPS it to me to change colors. So we're just going to make a regular pleat. Let's zoom this down here as close as we can get you guys. Let's run this one first. We'll run a 1/2 inch on this, and then we'll stop the camera. I'll set up again in another location, and we'll show you how to do this top stitch. For sake of video, I went ahead and put a pencil line on here so y'all can see it a little better. I don't need it, but maybe this will help somebody else that's starting out. Notice I didn't have to pull on the runoff tab because I was so close to it, and I didn't have all that scrim, foam scrim to put up with. Again, I'm still set on the 1/4 inch. Let's run off. Let's check our seam. See what happens on a 1/4 inch, and it was deliberately done. We would set that with just material if you're not doing a pleat. And so I wanted to show you that yes, your threads are going to show through. Let's lay her down. This is only for video's sake. And I'll run off 2 different ones here. Now hopefully you can see this here. I've tightened up the length of the stitch, and that is a little less than 3/16, and this is a 1/4. And let's tighten her up. Still gonna back stitch every time, do not forget. Unless you got a chain link machine. Chain stitch, excuse me, not chain link. Don't need no fences in here. Kind of like the old Gene Autry, you know, that old song, "Don't fence me in." And I think you're talking about Texas. There you go. That's all it took. Now let's lay this one aside. And to do that top, let's say this is that piece here, and it's coming out here, and this is going to be the one that I want. I want that seam to fold over and top stitch towards the outside. Then it'll be opposite on the other side. So that would be right on the outside. Going to move in about a little over 3/8. Hope you can see this. Now I do have special feet for this. I'm not going to take time to change, and I'm just going to sew this. Bye. All right. I've already checked this morning again, make sure my tension was good and tight, good and tight. And then you'll take this and fold it over. The reason for that is so that if you had the 2 there, it would be bulky. I mean, literally, if you butted this seam over so to a 1/2 inch back and turned over, you would have a bump in the road. So and again, this is going off, if I'm sitting in that seat, it's going off to my right. This is be like going to that centerpiece, and then the other one would be opposite. Probably should have set up the foot for you guys, but I've worked with this old welting foot for so long, I hardly ever even change my feet, and even though I got all different ones. Now, yeah, back stitch, but if you want to make this absolutely perfect, would not back stitch here or here. I only did about 1 stitch back for demonstrations, but you would come off here and you would cut your threads long and you would tie off up underneath. And that's how, if a good trimmer is doing this for a classic build like we're doing, and I was doing the same, which I'm not, you see that the color of the thread is going to really clash. You know, it may not clash enough, but to me, it's clashing. And so there is a top stitch. Let's go shut the machine off, get the camera, and let's take a little walk in the trim shop. You're going to say, well, why do you have a seam right up the center? And there's a good reason for it. These rolls, let's zoom this thing back out here. These rolls, you can order some that's 60 inches or better, but all rolls for the vinyl and cloths, etc., are 54 inches. And of course, I don't have enough there to make that all one piece. And unless you run up the lengthwise of the roll. But to save on not only cost for this build for the owner and material, we are going to have that seam come completely through right there you see in the middle. And I'm not going to Velcro this through here because I'm going to end up putting a lot of cotton in there as well to make that a roll effect. And that's the reason we're listering down everything in the backrest area, which that is this is the back seat. Yesterday I said that was the backrest. That's not, that's the bottom. But I don't know, I was awful tired. Anyhow, that's what I'm working on right now, is the bottom rear bench. But that is the backrest to the rear bench. And we want kind of a nice pillow effect up beyond that Velcro and then across the top as well. All right, we're going to progress on here for Thursday. Like I say, 1 week to Thanksgiving. A shout out to Bear's Rod Shop and Sammy, and may we get a nice, well, we don't really want a hot Thanksgiving, but we want a lot warmer. This morning was 32 again here, and I don't enjoy this cold weather one bit. We are going to be out of here for today on Thursday, and I'll try to get back maybe some more videos during maybe the weekend, first part of next week. We're out of here.